guys looking for a gated neighborhood in Edmond, Oklahoma? You guys have seen our other videos about Edmond, Oklahoma, and you're looking for new construction, but not so new. It's only as new as 3 more homes left in the neighborhood, but you also want a pool and all this other stuff that Edmond, Oklahoma has to offer in this neighborhood. Well, stick around because Robert and I, we're getting ready to talk about the gardens at Kelly Lakes, an amazing Homes by Tabor neighborhood.
Okay, guys and gals, if you find this video helpful, if you'd like to email us, call us, or text us, we can help you in assisting you find your new home in Edmond, Oklahoma.
And don't forget, if you like content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. You don't have to hit the notification bell, but at the end of the video, if you did like it, please give us that thumbs up. It absolutely helps out the channel. Now let's get into the gardens at Kelly Lakes.
So here at Kelly Lakes, the gardens at Kelly Lakes, you are actually in a gated neighborhood inside of a neighborhood. So there are a lot of extra special features, but the location of this neighborhood is great. You're within 5 miles of UCO, 40 minutes to, or 40 minutes to Will Rogers Airport. You got 30 minutes to OU Health Science Center. You got Midge Park not too far down the road. So location-wise, not bad. There's some other special features we'll also get into as well about the location.
Guys, like Robert said, it's a gated neighborhood inside another neighborhood. But you also have cool things like the rec facility.
Yes.
And then does this rec facility have the gym?
Yes, it's supposed to have a workout room in it. So you got a rec facility with a little workout room, exercise room. So that's also great. You got a pool, which is great. And there are 2 pools in the neighborhood. So there's one pool in the ungated area, but then when you come back here, you have your private pool for the gated area. So that's a smaller section of the neighborhood, so less people in the community pool.
Oh yeah.
So, it's a nice little feature there to have.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
And it's right next to the pond, which is right down the street. So yeah, it's a great location. Really beautiful out here, especially in the summertime when everything's lush and green and looking good. So, yeah.
And the pond has one of those fishing dock thingies out over.
Yes, it does.
You can walk out on there.
We'll have to double check, but most HOA neighborhoods are catch and release. So with that dock, I'm assuming it's stocked. And if it is stocked, then you probably be able to fish, but you got to catch it and you got to release. So taking those home and frying those bad boys up.
Well, unless the hook hurts it.
I mean, yeah.
You can't throw a dead fish back in.
This is true. This is true.
And then Robert, you'd mentioned too, the gardens at Kelly Lakes, they have some sort of lawn agreement or something with the HOA?
Yeah, so included into the HOA is yard maintenance, which includes, it's going to include de-weeding the flower beds once a month. It's fertilization and weed control as well, and all this is included in the HOA. So you're not paying extra for it. It's already included into the HOA. So it's a nice little thing to have in this gardens area because you have a lot less yard maintenance.
And full disclosure, guys, that's at the time of this video. The HOA could change those rules at any time.
This is true. This is true.
And that's any rule. That's any rule. So, also, I know we opened up with a little bit of macro location. When it comes to groceries and stuff, this is a pretty sweet location, isn't it? Uptown Grocers?
Uptown Grocers, a couple miles away, so you don't have a long drive there. You've got a new crest going up on Sooner and Covell. So that won't be too far either. So you kind of got options there. And of course, you got Sprouts, which isn't too far on 2nd Street, just down Broadway.
Broadway. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, you're right off of Broadway here, so you're just going south a little bit to get there. So location-wise, yeah, there's a lot. And then there's plenty of things to do on Waterloo, which is just a mile from Waterloo on Broadway. So you get that way, and you've got your subways, you've got Texlahoma, you've got some gas stations.
Is there a CrossFit out there still?
Yeah, probably, but that's not my location.
Okay,
so,
right,
that I don't know.
Yeah.
There are quite a bit of things to do, and then of course the Showbiz, is also over there, right across from where the new crest is going to be built.
And Showbiz, they have bowling, laser tag, arcade, and a movie theater.
Yes, yeah, really nice movie theater. Really nice movie theater. So great location when you're getting around all that, and of course one of the biggest features about being here is if you're an avid golfer, Oak Tree is literally across the street. So Oak Tree National, now it is a private course, so you do have to sign up and become a member, but I mean, it's right across the street, so why would you, if you want to pay for something and you got a 36-hole national golf course, why not sign up and just live across the street? I mean, you can get your golf cart and literally drive over there.
36 holes, that's probably an 8-hour course, maybe.
I've never done 36.
Yeah.
I get to 18 and I'm done. It's a full day for me, I'm good.
And they do let you use carts though, you don't have to carry your bag?
Yeah.
I don't know that much about golf.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but I mean, it's close enough. I'm sure you'd be able to drive your cart from here to across the street to get there. So that'd be a nice little feature too. You don't even have to drive your real vehicle. Now, of course, you would have to be on the main street for just a minute, so you want to make sure you're okay with that. But it can be a busy intersection at times because of Oak Tree being there. But it's really nice. I mean, location-wise, there's quite a bit to do here. Yeah, I'd say you're probably about 10 to 12 minutes from 35. So that's not bad. And of course, there's a lot of hospitals, a lot of things going up on I-35 that are great. You got the new restaurants and bars and stuff, which just adds to what's already there with your Buffalo Wild Wings and all your fast food places, your Sam's, Walmart, places like that. So it's a good location.
And to our new viewers, Mitch Park, guys, that's a 160-acre park. It has the newest YMCA with an Olympic-sized pool in it.
Yeah.
And then Uptown Grocers, guys, you really like their bakery, don't you?
Yeah. The bakery's got a lot of really, really good foods. Their floral department, honestly, you guys, if you're getting your wife some flowers for Valentine's Day or birthday or whatever it may be, they have a really great selection of floral options there or just for a good surprise. I really enjoy going there. I'm giving away my secrets now, everybody's gonna know where to go. But yeah, it's really good there. And then of course, like you mentioned, Mitch Park and having that, and they got the Frisbee disc golf, and they've got like 2 basketball courts. I know they do a lot of games there with like baseball and soccer for the kids. They've really grown that park a lot. There's a skate park back there as well. So if you got young kids who like to skateboard or ride bikes and they want to go and it's safe. It's not really. My son used to go there a lot, and it's very safe, but it's still very cool for the kids to have something to kind of go up and down, and it's just for skating, so it's nice. So
and recreational guys, the University of Central Oklahoma, they do have a theater where they put on plays and stuff like that too, and that's literally just probably about 5 miles down the street on Broadway. And then you're also going to be at UCO, but you're also going to be at Old Town Edmond, where all the cool shops are, all the little diners and stuff. And they put in that new rail
yard, yeah.
Rail yard?
Yeah. It's not becoming as new as it usually was, or it used to be. But yes, I mean, there's still plenty to do in the rail yard. A lot of great places, 1884, hot wings, and then you got some other little ice cream shops and stuff of that sort. Great area, and it's right by downtown, especially during the holiday season. Get out there, go walk around, check out all the cool lights they have everywhere, along with just all the little cool shops. I mean, they got a brewery there, they got the Mule, they got Sunnyside Diner, which has a great breakfast. So if you're somebody who loves doing a brunch, they've got some really, really good food. So there's a lot to do in that area, and that's all of this is really not far. So you're talking about being able to get somewhere within a 10-minute drive. That's not bad, but at the same time, you're not in the middle of the hustle and bustle of the city.
I think I found some deer. I think I drove deer on the way here.
You're gonna see wildlife out here.
Yeah.
Nothing much more than deer. You may get some turkeys. I have almost hit some turkeys a couple of times, so you will get some of those. But outside of that, that's really it. But it's really cool because you will see them here and there. But again, this is it's just far enough out to not be in the hustle and bustle of being in the middle of the city. But it's also close enough to just be within a 10-minute drive to get to so many options of, for restaurants, gas stations, entertainment of whatever kind. And so location is good. It really is.
And when it comes to gas station, guys, the new 7-Elevens and the on-queues are awesome here in the state of Oklahoma. And then here specifically in Edmond, Oklahoma, they compete against who can be the cleanest gas station. I feel like
once on-queue moved in, 7-Eleven stepped up, and now they're competing against each other to stay on top.
Yeah, and it's only 6 miles to there, and they give free air too.
Yes, they
for those who
7-Eleven started charging for that. They've always
dumb.
been free, now all of a sudden they're charging. But
that was dumb. They don't if they don't have free air, they lose my business. I'm always driving around these new neighborhoods and getting bells in my tires.
Oh yes, all the time.
So the Gardens at Kelly Lake, Robert, that's a Homes by Tabor neighborhood, and they have the Red Series homes. Are there some cool features that you like with the Red Series homes?
Well, in the Red Series homes, they have a lot of upgrades. First of all, at least with this neighborhood, they're starting at 1,800 square foot. However, in my research, I found that a lot of these homes are above 2,000 square foot, actually almost mid-2000s.
Nice.
So you're going to get a lot of, say, 22 to 26. Then you get a couple that may be a little bit over. It's kind of depending. So, square footage there, but they're all 3-car garages. Okay, they have 83,000 in upgrades that some would consider not upgrades, such as, or would consider additional upgrades, extra cost, storm shelters, the smart home features, home health tech, stuff of that sort that Tabor features. And so there's some really cool upgrades and items in these homes that you will really enjoy. You brought up stuff about the patio, and they put a gas line out there, so you already have that, and a lot of these homes have a built-in fireplace outside.
Yes.
I have one of those in my house, and I will tell you, I'm so glad I did.
Yeah.
It's nice. You're sitting out there. As a matter of fact, Thanksgiving was the other day, and we had some family over, and of course everybody's sitting outside. It's not too cold, but it's chilly enough. Got the fireplace going. Everybody's sitting around on the patio furniture, eating our food, having drinks, conversation. It was great. So.
And if you have one of those covered back patios with the fireplaces that also faces south, you'll also get the warmth of the sun throughout the day too.
Yeah.
So if you enjoy the backyard lifestyle, if you enjoy the backyard cooking, the getting together, the dominoes and all that stuff, then you may want to look for a home who front faces north and then back faces south.
Yeah.
To stay a little bit warmer. And then they also put the cable drops out there too. Not only the gas drops for the grill, but the cable drops too for the TV.
Yes.
If you want to put it out there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, who doesn't want to put a TV on the patio anymore?
Right.
I mean, that's just the way it is.
While you're barbecuing with the free gas. We're talking about a gas.
You got the game going on. You got friends
Yes.
over. You're hanging outside. You're watching a game or some kind of big show, event that's going on. So you're hanging out on the patio and you got it on it. And even if it's not something you're watching, you got it playing in the background for some noise. Maybe put on a channel that plays the music or whatever it may be. So, a lot of times that's what we do. We turn on the games and we sit around and we talk and we have a few drinks and, enjoy family and friends.
They could watch Robert and Josh on YouTube while they're grilling.
That's right. Thumbs up on that one.
And then also the Red Series, they're 15 sear. Is that right? 15 sear in the full caulking package for energy efficient, where they caulk everything from any exterior protrusions when it comes to your electrical wiring, your duct system, anything like that. The house is basically vacuum sealed, and it has a fresh air vent that brings in fresh air from outside because it's so energy efficient.
Yeah. Yeah, and you got the tankless hot water systems, which is,
pretty much instant.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I've never had one. I won't lie, I'm a little jealous. I wish I maybe would have done one, but I've heard great things about them, and especially since they've been around long enough now, the technology's gotten better to where no longer, at the beginning there's always, it's not really hot, it's more like lukewarm all the time. And I've heard great things about them and how well they work. So yes, that's a great feature to have as well, especially if you have a larger family or
Oh my gosh.
people under the roof, right? So yeah, that's a give me. That's something that's nice.
And so Robert, right now, at the time of this video, and all of our viewers watching it, there are literally only 3 new homes left here in this neighborhood.
Wow.
That's it. They've already built it out. I mean, when you're talking about things like being across the street from Oak Tree National, when you're talking about being a gated neighborhood in a gated neighborhood, I mean, this neighborhood sold out pretty quick. So
Yes, it has.
yeah. So if you're watching this video at any time afterwards, they might have already been sold.
But you know what? Sometimes you may get another home that was built a year or 2 ago that's now up for sale. And if you do, there's going to be opportunities still. It just may not be a brand new home. However, if it's a year or 2 old, it's still a new home.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, anything under 10 years to me, that's still a good home.
Oh, yeah.
You're still young enough to not have a lot of replacements or things to have to do. So, yeah, these are new homes. And so if you do miss the boat on the new construction homes being completed because there's not many left, that doesn't mean you can't look in it and see what is available and what may come about, because opportunities arise. All right, guys and gals, again, if you liked the video, you felt like it was helpful, give us a call, shoot us an email, or shoot us a text. Let us know if we can help you on finding your new home in Edmond, Oklahoma. We'd love to help you out.
And if you enjoyed the video today, give it a thumbs up. That really helps us out and lets all the other people who are moving within or relocating to Oklahoma know that it was a good video. And then consider subscribing. You don't have to hit that notification bell if you don't. Robert and I are putting out a ton of videos, so you don't have to hit the notification bell. But just consider subscribing and giving it a thumbs up. It'll really help out. Okay, the gardens at Kelly Lakes, new construction, gardens at Kelly Lakes, gated neighborhood. Okay. Now let's get into the gardens.
Thanks.
Thank you.